Welcome back to another Formula One Manager video as we are closing in on the end of 2026 here with Herb's Willies. We've got some news. We're getting ready for the Mexican Grand Prix, round 20 of this season. Look at this. So beautiful. GP still holding us back, but only just outside of mostly enthusiastic because he wants a bigger contract. Greedy son of a... but you will see. Here we are. What? Oh, no, surely not. Yeah, well, that's right. We're third. Williams third. Miles behind McLaren and Red Bull. With a car that is miles behind everybody else, but we are holding on and gaining points and getting lucky. 323 points to Ferrari's 289 from where we were last season to now. Oh, muy bueno, muy bueno. It's been very, very good, very, very nice. The latest car parts are on. The designs we put in, we are still, per this screen, which I don't trust, only ranked 16th and 17th. With all the latest parts on. Our medium and high speed is apparently atrocious, even though we just put on a new underfloor and new rear wing. It's not great, but we can't afford to put any more in the car. We have to take a view that is for the board. We need to, where's the thing, board confidence, board, where's my targets? Here we go, targets 7th or above. We're currently third. Even if we finish 4th, that is amazing. They're disappointed with our finances, which means I can't go out and just spank loads of money as I would like to, even though actually I think we probably could, because race performance is delighted and objectives, I mean, surely they're there, right? We had to get points in 12 of the races. We've got points in 19 of the races. Every single race we have collected points, so we're flying, which means we may just need to pump the brakes a little bit. So we've got today, we're going to bring the Mexican Grand Prix, and then the new ATR period starts. Everything goes into research. We splash the final cash, and we just hold on, I think, with this car until the end, knowing that wherever we land, we can't land lower than 4th, and 4th is a massive improvement, unless RB have an absolute stonker, which I doubt they will do. Talking of the reverse of stonkers, let's look at the previous race performance. So we left you after Monza. Albon and Russell on the podium. Baku, no podiums for Baku. We 5th and 7th, again, outplaced everybody else. Yuki squeezing in the middle there, but only the McLarens and Red Bulls beating us, and I'm quite happy for them to do so. We are best of the rest. If we then look at Singapore, a wet race, and I was sad we didn't bring it as we got our first win. Alexander Albon, first place. George Russell, third, with Max Verstappen in the middle. This was a race. The expected strategy out the window. To tell you what actually happened, it was wet. It was a wet race. It ended with a sprint at the end. We qualified because it was a fully wet practice, fully wet qualifying. I didn't cock up the qualifying this time round. So we started 1 and 2 on the grid. Front row lockout for Williams, and I was like, oh no. But surely they'll overtake us during the race. We've started near the top of 4 and fallen away, but we just had a great race. Had some lucky stops. I think there was 7 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars out, DNF'd in the end. 1 Red Bull, 1 Ferrari, which again helped us in our fight. Yuki also getting taken out with a DNF. A fair few crashes, meaning that the strategy for the end, we went early with Russell on his tyre change in the wet, went then fairly early with Albon, and then we had a safety car, so it just bunched everybody up. And then I think there was a red flag as well. So there was just multiple restarts where we just got to sprint out at the end. Verstappen was like 15 seconds ahead. The safety car allowed us to close the gap on him, and we just had the tyre delta, and I just pushed Albon. I pushed Albon so hard. Him and Verstappen were going 2 seconds ahead of where Russell was. And Albon managed to do him. Albon managed to get round and hold on, defend for the last couple of laps. It was tight for the last 2 or 3 laps. But we got our first win, and it was with Albon. So the man we've had since the beginning is our first podium, our first gold, our first place. We're very happy. Going into Austin then, we had the sprint. That was okay. We got points for both, I think, in the sprint just, and then full race. But it was back to the domination of the Red Bull, McLaren. But again, best of the rest. Williams, 5 and 6 in another chaotic race. 7 cars taken out. Mercedes out in there. Both Hasses gone. Again, one of the Ferraris. And Charles Leclerc down in 12th place. These two races were the reason that Ferrari just were no points picked up from Ferrari, and we finished 5th and 6th. Thank you very much for a lovely game of fives. We are into 3rd place after the Austin race. So we have Mexico now to bring you. It looks like a wet Friday, and then into Saturday and the race on Sunday a little bit nicer. Nothing like it was Brazil this year, wasn't that? Had a terrible race, but with a few races to go, we will likely bring Mexico and then probably come for the end of the season race, as we have a lot of research to do. But what a season it has been for the Willies. So Mexico. We're still getting 16th or higher on the driver target. I don't know. Okay, Russell's keeps dancing around. We're going to go 11th. I'm not expecting us, even with that race car performance, to finish outside of the top 10. It just doesn't seem possible to drop off that much from one set of upgrades. But Mexico City, we've not brought Mexico before. We will be paying a lot of attention. A wet P1 with the mariachi. Oh, lovely. Are the mariachi here? I don't think so. A heavy rain session. I might send... Russell's car is looking a little bit shoddy. Can I see the car's performance? I can't. His engine's at 45%, and I don't want to pay the $5 million for a new engine, but I'm going to have to. I want to wait until we had some money. So I'm going to put the rookies in for P1 in the rain, and then I'll make it up in P2 and P3, and I'll see you back for qualifying. Let's just hope the rookies do well. And like I say, I'm a little bit worried about Russell's car and its ability to last till the end. We are in the realm of paying for new car parts, which is not great. And next year, we go back down to the original settings. So we might need to work a little bit more on longevity of some of these engine parts as we look at engine manufacturers for next year. But let's get practice out of the way, and I'll see you back for Quali 1. Okay, back for Quali 1 here in Mexico. We went well in practice. Did not send out... Oh, did we send out... I can't remember if we did send out... Yeah, we sent out the youngsters, Pepe Marte and Bortoletto, going out for the Willies teams. Did okay in practice. Nothing to write home about. Got all the way through. No issues, no crashes. There was quite a few other cars that have taken a little bash due to the heavy rain of P1 and P2. But today for P3 and qualifying, we are just partly cloudy, not expecting rain, or at least not to start with. So we got 97% satisfaction set up on both cars, which is great. We've only 2 practice rounds. I do just want to click in check track details. Yeah, we are not expecting any rain. People have jumped out first. We love for the millionth time seeing the cars come out. Right, let's go out first then. On the first run, you can see there's a load of cars that are still nursing issues. We are going to have one of them as well with Mr. Russell with his engine down at 41%, but we need money to be able to, although it doesn't seem to have stopped him as he's coming P1. Okay, 3 tenths faster than Gasly and 6 tenths faster than Bottas. I'm hoping we can just do that run. That was pretty clean. Can we just rely on that as our run? Let's see who goes in front of us. For Q1, I'd like to do one lap, save the engine. We expect Piastri to go faster. We expect maybe the Ferraris to go faster. We expect the Red Bulls definitely to go faster, which is where we're sat. We're sat between Hamilton. Hamilton sits between Russell and Albon. If this lays up the way it does, I don't see a reason to go back out. Let's see how much more Hamilton improves on an out lap. No, not improving at all. We'll stay where we are. 1 lap and done. That's what we want to see from a Q1. Speedy. Interesting that the RBs, Yuki and Zhao, sitting behind, not faster. They have been faster in a few of the qualifyings, actually. So I wonder if our slight upgrades have helped, although the ranking system made us look like we were way worse off than we actually are. So I'm glad we're still banking on coming in the top 10. 6th and 8th will go in for a single flying lap on the softs. We will go out first this time. Just let him get a bit of a run. Bit of a gap we want between them, and away we go. Anyone coming out now? No, good. We should get clear run. Leclerc should be far enough in front that Russell doesn't catch him up. Let's see how we go. Of course, you're in P1. We know that. Albon takes P1 from Russell. Yeah, now they're both on the same car, both with the same amount of upgrades. No difference between them. And what? 100th between them in terms of lap time, which is great. Again, can we get away with a one and done? Perez goes faster. Leclerc goes slower.
Okay.
Yep, expecting Verstappen to go there. Look at the time difference off from Yuki and Bottas. They'll have to do another lap, but I'm not expecting. We're safe by 1.3 seconds. I can't see people going to improve that much for us to need to go out again. I think we save it all for the end. Saved by 7. Yeah, no one's improving by 7/10 of a second in their last lap. He says, hopefully. And there we go. Lights go. Hamilton and Perez go above. Piastri above, but we're faster than Leclerc. Doesn't look like the other. Norris is out. Zhou Guan Yu's out. Both the Alpines. Logan Sargent. What a journey he's had. And Pierre Gasly squeezing into the top 10. Both Ferraris are in there. Both Williams are in there. Both Red Bulls. Only one McLaren and one RB. That of Yuki Tsunoda. The Mercedes having penalties for changing parts and not even making it through this far. 15th and 13th for Alonso and Bottas. So now into the one that matters. Q3. I think we might blow our load and do 2 laps. Back to back. See if we can get faster in the second lap. We've not had to go faster. We'll give Russell the clear run at the beginning. We won't change the strat. Let him get down the road a little bit. And out goes Albon. Now, is anybody else going to come out between Gasly, Verstappen? Yuki is going to block us slightly. The Ferraris are clear. It does mean we will block the... Oh, no, it's Russell!
Red flag.
Oh, we've had such a clean set of laps. Russell, I mean, I know your engine was going, but there's no need to force us. That's a rear wing gone.
Oh my goodness.
And I think that's the new rear wing as well. Okay.
And just like that, the
Russell's in 10th and going to need car parts. Ah, Russell. It's good to have the old Russell back. Shit, okay. Yeah, take it. Let's go. We'll go for a clean set. We'll go for an Albon. Ay. Right, out you go. It's been a while. He's been in very good spirits as Russell, so we've not seen many mistakes from him. As Albon goes out first. His lap was not a quick one though. Have I got one for the 2 lap? I have. Sargent's in the way, which is a little bit of a fucking pain. He's been in the way twice.
Currently P6.
P6, and I don't think he's gonna have enough time to get back round and go again. Our only hope is he gets in the way. No, he's not going to get in the way either. No. P6 is as good as it's going to get. Not great run. Down to 7. Okay, P7. Just in front of the Alpines. Oh. Mexico. That's going to cost us money, and we don't have money in the bank.
It's almost time to get things going here in Mexico City as we settle down for 71 laps of breathtaking action.
We've seen some
71 laps of breathtaking action. Car parts. Let's have a wheel. So his engine's down to 30%, and he's kicked his gearbox out as well. The gearbox was in good condition. Do we just start him from the back? Chassis. Why do we not have... Oh, we do have 2 spares. I was like, why do we not have spare chassis? That makes no sense. We're on the first model. Yeah, we have... Oh, do we have enough? Did we get one made by today? I think we did. Front wings, version 3. Rear wing was fine? Are you sure about that? Okay, we've managed to get his car fixed. I wonder... That doesn't give him any penalties then, does it? Doesn't change Parc Fermé. Do we just pay for it now and take the... No. We don't have 5 million. We don't have 5 million. Gearbox at 26%. Do we put in... Let's put in a 36% gearbox. Because it hasn't had any... These have all had issues with them, right? This one hasn't had issues. So it's just 10% better off than the one he's got. Where you're going to need... He's going to have a tough race. Is one Russell. And it's going... I don't think we want to go for the multi-stop, do we? Like, as fewer stops as possible is, I think, the name of the game here. That's going to be 30 seconds faster. But I don't see why we wouldn't go for this. Soft onto hard onto medium. It's a nice run. 2 stops rather than... Yeah, there's no way that's got to be quicker. So that is Russell on a, what, 131.58. Just underneath a 132. And that's just over 132. Why would you not be going for... Push? I don't think even Albon can push to a 2-stop. Is it just because we got all the tyres here? All right, let's just cut out. Yeah, here we go. Don't push so hard. I don't want him on hard to start either. That's a mistake. Soft to start. I think a soft, hard, medium. I think put them on both on the same strat. 132.01. Slightly slower. Side by side then. So they're both going to come in 18 and 19. And then, yeah, 48 and 50. We can work out exactly when they need to come in. But that's fine. We'll push them hard. We won't under fuel because I think we're going to use the fuel to try and get through. Is that a pit lane start? Oh, it is a pit lane start anyway. Because of changing some of the parts. But the gearbox is gone. Do I just go for... We have... Oh, it's going to put us in the minus. From the pit lane, I'm going to do it anyway. He's got to start from the pit lane. Let's put a new engine in. Let's put a new gearbox in. £6 million this close to the end is brutal, Russell. That's his early performance form. 69% on the ERS. Giggity. But he's starting from the pit lane anyway. He needs then... Okay, actually, let's think about this. Pit lane start, we need to go for something uber aggressive with Russell. Hello. We've got the doggies. The doggies are here. Will he make that? No, he won't make it. We can't cut out a full stop. See, if he pushes early, it goes for... I think. Let's go for a medium stint first. And then hold out at the end on a hard stint. So we're going to go soft on the mediums. I think we spin him round. So we let him go longer on the mediums. Can I push him to a fast run on the mediums? So whether I hold out, so we want to pit first or pit second. He's got to get round people. All right. We're spinning him round. We're going to go hards first for Russell because he's going to be going from the pit lane. So we're going to let him stay out longer, just push through. See, he should be able to pick off some of the pack. He should be confident with his setup. He will overtake on the first lot. Anyone at the back that is running softs, he'll overtake around lap 20. And then we need a good, quick pit stop on 30. We've got some chance to push the tyres. Could be that we push the hards longer if we need to, and then go in for quicker stints of the mediums and softs and have him finish fast to try and get back into the points. And with Albon, we're going to go out fast to try and maintain 7th, then go for a slower period, and then come back in at the end. I think that is the plan. I'm going to give him, I'm not going to underfuel anybody. I want them to be able to push for as long as possible. All right, that's the plan. Okay, you've given... Yep, I know. He's already started from the pit lane, so he can't start any further back than he's already started. No, we've got the dog. We've got the dogs with us.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks,
clack.
as we
Here for
settle in
Mexico.
the weekend
They love a
Grand
mariachi.
Prix action. And here's George Russell, focusing on the race ahead of him.
Yeah, he is. From the pit lane.
This will be their 150th race start in the sport of Formula One. Can they make it special?
Wait, what? 150th race start? Is he starting? I mean, that
And
is...
it'll be
Was that the pit
exciting
lane?
to see just what will happen
Or was that the back of
here
the track?
today.
I thought it was a pit lane start, but it looks like he's also gone to the back.
What will happen next? We're about to find out.
Can I see a Williams?
Mexico City Grand Prix.
I can't see a Williams.
It's lights out.
It's lights out.
Away we go.
Oh, yeah, waiting for the pit exit. Here he is. Georgie Russ, waiting as everybody goes by. And away he goes. Oh, my God, that's such a slow start. He already starts, what, 3 or 4 seconds behind people? My God. Right, Williams. Albon in the Williams in 7th. Yuki in front. Big run for you boys. How is the car performing? In front of Albon, he has 3 engine problems. Hamilton, Yuki, and Piastri, all with some minor issues. The power wears. Oh yeah, powertrain and Albon's good. All in the 80s. That should be the set that gets them through to the end now. So let's speed this up as they come through the first lap. Russell is back in the pack now, which is good. Alonso at the back there as well. If DRS is enabled, I'm going to let him run through another lap. Will Albon try a move on Russell? Sorry, I need to put you on overtake aggression high, obviously. You're at the back. Here he goes. Russell's gone round Alonso. Oh, and lost it again. Don't fight with Alonso at the back, please. Okay, tyre wear's good. We'll drop the tyre wear down on Albon. Let him push the fuel for a bit. Russell is going to push the fuel a lot, I think, in his first stint, as we want him to fly through the pack as much as possible. Uh-oh.
Okay, we are low in the pack.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh. Mascot's on board. ERS pack's out, so back to neutral. Back to neutral for Albon. He's still pushing though. Up to 5th for Albon. Look away. Look away, dog, when we get up to 5th.
Yes, boys.
Yes, boys.
So,
That Piastri must have a problem though. A bigger problem because... And that's just him here on the right-hand side. Because Hamilton went through as well. We've been following Hamilton. That's a double pass. Albon's up to 4th. Go on, hold that space. Go on, Albs. I haven't got him on overtake aggression. He just is an aggressive mofo.
Yes.
Yes. Ah, he's got back through. Hamilton's got back through.
Perez ahead.
But good fight. Good fight from Albon. Now, Russell. What have you got? You're close. Don't use up. Hold your battery. We might have to just manually ERS Russell through this first sector. Put him back on standard. I want him to burn fuel. Albon. Actually, we'll get Albon burning some more fuel. He's going around Hamilton. Let's let him burn through until the engine starts screaming. Yeah, he's built a bit of a gap to Hamilton already. Okay. Engine's screaming on Albon's side. Let's have him coat. We can use the fuel when we need it. We don't need to go into a negative, into a delta. Negative delta, sorry. Too early. Okay, Russell's round Ricciardo. Yellow flag. Oh.
Bit of a front lockup. Don't stress.
I'm stressing.
I went off, I think everything's fine.
Russell.
Head down.
It was George Russell involved. Things look fine here.
He wasn't even going for an overtake.
And there goes the steering. And they'll need to be
Oh,
mindful
my
of the effect
days.
that had on the tyre.
Yeah, what's he done to his tyres? Russ, mate. I've just bought you a new fucking engine, and this is how you treat me. 4 seconds behind. Alonso's having a terrible time. All right, actually, there was a reason they put Albon on the 4 stop, right? Let's just have a look. Everyone seems to be running fine for now. Let's have a look at strategy. Let's have a look at strategy. Do we give... He's already on. Do we add a new stint? Go for a double soft run at the end. Go fast. Right, bring this back. Can we just go? Can we go? Actually, can we go for... No, we can't go that fast all the way through. Fast. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. A normal soft run to bridge the gap. 132.02. Do we put him on multi-run, Russell? And we just get him booming through tyres? Because he's already burnt these ones out, which means going long is not going to help him. He's not really getting the overtakes. I think we move on to this. Original plan was just under 131, but he's not going to be able to make it with that tyre wear. He's lost the tyre wear to make that work. Maybe he could just string it out, but I'd rather be able to push him fast. He's got a fresh engine and a fresh gearbox. So let's get him using those. Go on aggressive. We'll rely on pit stops, which aren't our fastest, but if I can get him through that medium set and then from 40 onwards, he will be on fresh, Softs onto fresh softs, so he'll be hitting people when there should be only on one more. Let's have a look at the pack, actually. Albon's on softs, a lot on softs running here. A lot of soft running. Only 2 hard sets and 1 was Russell. That's what I could really do with you actually caning into the tyres. You know what I mean? Like actually trying to get somewhere. Albon's down to... Oh, Alps. You just lost 2 places straight away.
Copy.
But Yuki and... Oh my days. The raw power of the Ferrari down the straight, not even with DRS. Oh, maybe it was with DRS. I'm worrying too much about Russell at the back. I should be concentrating on Albon at the front. 1.6 seconds. Albon is slow. Albon is very slow, actually. You alright, bud? Yeah, maybe push some fuel. Get rid of some fuel load. I mean, the Alpine of Gasly is catching you up. We've achieved our targets. We just kind of wanted to outpace the Ferraris. See if we could hold on to third. Holding on to third is not a necessity. It's a nice to have. If it means sacrificing next season, I'd much rather finish 4th and get some research done. Come on, Russell, catch up to Ricardo. Get within DRS. Give yourself an easier job.
We are out of DRS.
Copy.
I'm pretty sure I've just seen Sargent go through. Sargent has overtaken Albon, an Alpine.
Okay, so heading into turn 1 here.
Oh my days.
Gap opens up for
You've
them.
dropped out of DRS range and been done by freaking Logan. You're old. You go from winning a race a couple of races ago. Alps. Buddy. We can't have an Alpine beating us. This is not feeling like a good run. Mexico is not feeling good. Yuki's up in 3rd. 1.4. We're just dropping off the pack.
The window is open.
We are missing every... He is falling out of every single DRS zone. Albon is just is free falling at the moment. Down to 9th. He is missing every single... Everyone that gets through on him...
If I could go quicker, I would.
Well, go quicker. You know what I mean? Push those tyres for the last section. We're getting no DRS from anybody here.
Yeah,
He's
behind
dropping back so far. 1.4 already. Like literally, he's passed you, Albon, and then you've dropped back. We've braked. Stay with Hamilton. 9th. Jesus. Right, Russell is starting to make some moves. He's in there. About freaking time. Hulkenberg and Russell fighting down in 18th. This is not going to be a good race for us. This might be our first race of the season we don't get points in. Leclerc's in the pits. Okay, we're getting around to pit stop time. It might be worth actually just putting Albon in now. He's not getting anywhere, is he? Get Albon in this lap. You might as well pit close to everybody else that's pitting. Yeah, Stroll's in. Come out with the rest of them. 2.4 is not bad. Balance off the fuel. Okay, you've got a long stint. Albs, a long stint on these tyres. How far are you? 4.3 seconds off. Use your deploy to get him back in track. Russell. You got Perez in front. Nice. Actually, Russell can sit in this pack for a little while. Close to Bottas. Had he not had his little scrape, this could have been quite good. Because he would have been on a much longer run. Could have stayed close to these guys. Well into the race. But he's not going to be able to do that right. Let's take him off the fuel. Now now he is close to... I say he's close to people. He's gone around Bottas. Now he's absolutely in no man's land. This race has completely gotten away.
On the low side. Yeah.
I'm blaming dog distraction. Dog distraction. It's put me right off my flow. Our only hope is that some of these guys have engine problems, have bigger problems that slow them down. I'm just going to run the rest of them to task, I think. Russell's just going to run to plan and see what he can do with a fast set. That's a yellow flag.
That's a fairly heavy accident.
How heavy is the fairly heavy?
Might be debris on the run to 11 here.
How heavy is a heavy? Lance Stroll. With the Williams. Is that Bottas? Oh, he's just danced straight into the side of him.
Way too late.
Stroll, mate. No safety car. Could do with a safety car to get some of my fuel deficit back, maybe. Okay, everyone else is coming to pit. We'll bring Russell in next lap. Get him to attack these tyres. So you can join. I want him to be in and around people. That's going to help. Being on his own is not good for him. He can't. I need him in DRS zones of people. Albon is kind of stuck as well. Albon needs to catch Yuki. Yuki be a good man to follow. Although I'm saying that he's about to get passed by Gasly. Jesus, 2.4 again. Not a bad run. Russell's going to come out into the mix, into 16th. But I am planning another 2. Right, is 16th good enough? We're going for fast runs here. We're gambling that fast runs and having 2 sets of softs at the end are going to give us the pace over everybody else. Everyone seems to be on mediums and hards now. So it's whether that last set is going to be everyone. There's going to be a time when the hards are running out and Russell's going to pit for a set of softs and then come out for a very fast set of softs. So it's whether that's going to actually work on it. I think Albon's going to go to mediums, right? 50 on. Do I switch that? Do I switch Russell's strategy so he doesn't pit after he's done the hard work? I think we put him on the fast and then the slow. Because then he'll be pitting around this time, will be the same time that others are likely. So this is his catch-up period. On the ends of someone's hards, he'll be going very fast on softs. Then we'll be coming onto the softs to match them. I think that's a better strat. I have no idea, though. Let's see what you can do. Right, you've got a second. Use your ERS. Albon. 2 something. 2.2 away from Norris. Last laps. He's 2 seconds faster than you. You're slower than Gasly by nearly half a second. 22.8 is a very slow lap. It's a very slow lap. The Mercedes are the only ones keeping pace with that. And they're at the back. Yeah.
Pack's on the low side now.
I know Pack's on the low side. I know it's on the low side. Right, Russell's in ERS range now. That's good. DRS. Oh, it was in DRS range. Okay, so Man Lawson this way. Up to 13th. Albon's in 11th. I should see Russell catch Albon, realistically. I can't believe Sargent's going to pick that pot last spot. We got through to Thing is, we got through to Q3 fairly easily. Just going to see how this race pans out. Okay, Albon and Russell, 11th and 12th as we go into lap 31. Still a decent gap between them. Albon losing pace with the front lot. Like he's on this longer stint. Let's use both their ERS just to get caught up. See if we can knock some seconds off. Don't really want to use any fuel. If I don't have to. Okay, Russell and Albon. At least Russell caught Albon. That's the only thing that achieved. Albon's fallen further behind. Fuel's going well. This is just this is a long old stint. Russell is actually doing incredibly well with his tyres. I wonder if I can get him to push a little more. Or do we run... Actually, if we run these hard, we might get a bit of extra software at the end, which I'm not against, having some extra soft tyre. He's doing well. What's his last laps? 120. So Russell's actually putting in some pace. Albon's hard tyre pace is pretty poor. It's about the same. 22... I mean, Yuki's not having a great race. 22.6. Okay. They're on hards as well. Yeah. He's matching the hard pace of some of the others, but it's not great. 11th and 12th is on the cusp of not exactly the area we want to be in. Inside the points would be a much nicer place to be rather than just outside the points with 2 Alpines in front of us. Our corner pace isn't there. That's where we were getting caught out. It was saying essentially our front wing and rear wing were so far behind everybody else's that we had no pace in the corners. And I didn't believe it. On a single lap, clearly top 10 pace, but on a race pace, we're getting done by Magnussen getting through now. And Albon's got a bloody good set of powertrain as well. This is all down to ignore. We got the tyre wear. Let's ignore that. Let's take another 2 laps out. Okay, Albon, you just have to run to time. You have to run the plan and see what the hell happens. Russell's up into 10th. People are coming into pit now, so let's get Russell into pit this lap. Let's get him to attack those tyres. If it's any consolation, the Ferraris are sitting around Hamilton as well, although around Albon as well. Sorry, although they have already pitted. 2.38 into the 2.3s on the pit stops. Good job, boys. Russell down to 18 after that pit. This is his fast stint. This should be his uber aggressive stage. Let's give him ERS. Let's calm Albon down. There's no point going too far with Albon. He doesn't do anything. Yellow flag, no. Lawson lock up. That gets Albon through. Russell's on the fastest lap.
Understood.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, though. You're good. Hamilton's just taking it back. You bastard.
The window is open. Got it.
12th and 13th. Russell is on the catch up of Albon, doing 3 seconds a lap faster. So Albon's going to get caught. Albon's 6 seconds away from Zhao, down in 12th. But he's going to go on to his medium stint is his last stint. And then we will see what Albon can do at the very end. Once he gets onto that stint, I'm gonna not put him on overtake aggression high because I'm pretty sure the next person going to be fighting is Russell. So I'll wait until he changes. Once he goes in for his mediums, then we will see. Look at those Ferraris. Hamilton's made it all the way through to 4th. And Leclerc has passed through the pack as well. The pace is there with them. We are going to have a very wet squib of a finish to this season, I think. But it's been an amazing season. I mean, even if Ferrari take us back here, which they are likely to do, it's still going to put us 4th, which is a huge, huge jump from where we were last season. As also goes round our
box this lap. Box.
Yeah. Tap the tyres for a lap. 2.4 for Albon's pit stop. He's out in where? 14th? In front of Lawson. Oh, VSC. Yuki's out.
VSC. Close to the delta as we can. Yep, copy.
VSC. Oh, we can't bring him in. Do we bring him in on a VSC? Do we put him on another set of mediums and just have... Where is Russell now? 12th. Or do we stick with the plan? Let's stick with the plan. This is good for conserving fuel.
Okay, back off.
Yuki crashed. Bottas is out as well.
Okay, copy.
Oh, Yuki was having such a good run towards the end of the season as well. Up in 4th he was. Complete unforced error. Oh, slides out. Tyre wear, clearly. Fuck's sake, indeed. Oh, Yuki. Everyone's pitting. We've just pit with Albon, so we do not need to pit with Albon. I'm wondering whether we pit with Russell, although he's just past the pit barrier, right? I don't think you can go till the end on a set of softs. So Russell's going to get through. Albon should get through. With everyone in the pits. No, Albon's going to come up behind. They're all going to go onto their medium runs. Yeah, okay. Everyone's making their change. We made the change, unfortunately, a lap too early with Albon. VSC is ending.
VSC ending.
Copy.
You are going back to aggressive.
Increase the tyre warning.
DRS now.
And deploy. Albon, I want you on overtake aggression high.
Just try to work the tyres as best you can. You can cancel or reduce lift off where
And
possible.
then we're going to edit you out to say, when do we need you to come in? There. If we can get to 58. Two very, very fast runs.
Okay, press and hold overtake.
If we can get...
Yes.
It's critical overtake.
Let's see how he does.
Okay, copy.
Let's see how he does.
What are we thinking about tyres here?
Russell's 13 seconds
Push on this tyre to bring
away
up
from
the
Leclerc. Is that another VSC?
Virtual safety car deployed. Dash
Another,
positive. Dash
another
positive.
VSC. Okay, top up.
Copy.
All right, bug it. Let's just bring him in. Let's bring him in. We'll try and make him last on. Let's try and make him last on the tyres he's on then. Another VSC might give us a couple of laps. It's Ocon that went out. So 3 out towards the end. Ocon, Yuki,
manage a bit more.
and Bottas.
Copy.
Russell's up in 5th. Where's he going to come out? Comes out in 9th. ERS fully charged. Yeah, VSC.
Copy.
It's going to be tough to get the tyres to the end, the set of softs to the end, but Russell is in 9th. He's had a stroke of luck here.
Okay.
VSC ending. Right, standard,
Virtual safety car ending.
push, deploy.
Copy.
We've got the fuel back. Fuel back in track. Albon 12th on mediums. Russell 9th on softs. I don't think anyone else is going to be on softs. Yeah, no one else is going to be on softs around him. The rest of them that have been out, because of the second VSC, Russell has the better tyre wear going into this as well. Albon is just holding on for what he's got here. Norris and Piastri both nursing issues. Hamilton nursing an issue on the car as well. Albon, no, Gasly fastest lap. Are you kidding me? In an Alpine. Can I just see this strategy just so I can, just for my own bemusement, understand exactly how bad this is going to be? You know what? You know what? He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Right. 15 laps to go then. Russell is in 10th. Russell is pulling. Should be pulling, yeah. Should be pulling faster laps than everybody
Quite low in the pack
ahead.
at the minute.
Yep, copy.
As the only man out on soft tyres. Albon's mediums. I mean, Albon's got to get around Magnussen at least, surely. Can we get Albon in? Can we get both cars in and just get some points? Sneak it right at the end. We've got a bit of fuel to play with. Russell around Piastri. Piastri must have had an issue there as well. Where was that? Over here. Piastri let him go, and Piastri is 2 seconds back now. Piastri's dropped off a lot. Russell is in the pack with Zhao, with Sargent, with Norris, all behind Gasly in 5th. 5th is up for grabs if Russell can pick his way through the pack. I've got ERS for him as well. Let's give it to him. Let's give him his ERS. Deploy Russ. Get through. Goes round Zhao. On the DRS straight. Goes on Sargent. Go on, get in front of Sargent. I can't have Sargent outpaced now, so it makes me sick. Okay, go back to neutral, back to neutral. Albon, do you have anything about you, son? Former winner. Let's put you on aggressive. I think we can manage the tyres from here on aggressive. 10 laps in. You've got Magnussen in front of you and Piastri, who is nursing, clearly nursing a problem. There's a 10th place up for grabs. If you can just push for it. Russell up to 6th, sorry. 1.2 from Norris. He is pulling. He is pulling off in about 7/10 on last lap speed because of the DRS. As he goes for it. He goes for it. Russell's around Norris. We're going to watch that one on the replay. Give me that one. Inject that into my veins. The man that started in the pit lane, cost me £6 million, has just gone through to 5th. Woo! How'd you like my nail? Right, the Ferraris are quite far in front. But, I mean, Leclerc on 56% hards, 70% softs. We are, again, he did a 117 against a 121. What was that? What was that interval? Interval's only 5 seconds. Russell is catching the Ferraris by the end of this race. Albon, please, buddy, anything you can do just to... Oh, let's not use the fuel. Fuel can slow down. Okay, Russell will slow his pace slightly. I've used all my fuel delta. I can't. You've not got enough ERS to give you a real big boost. 4 seconds. Last lap, 120 versus 119. Yeah, half a second a lap. Ooh, 4 seconds over... What, 8 laps, 9 laps? Eesh, I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think Russ is going to make this gap up to Leclerc. If he can get 4th, if we can get one of us in front of a Ferrari it lessens the blow because Albon does not look like he's going to catch up at all. 119.9 versus 119.5. Magnussen in the kick is doing a better job. Go on, Albs. Have a bit of respect for yourself. Use that last bit. You've got a little bit of fuel. A little bit of fuel. You've got a DRS straight and you've got ERS. Let's go. All of them up to 11th. Hunt down Piastri. Yes, second DRS. Straight in behind Piastri. We'll just wean you off that thing. Look at him here. Here he is. Blue and orange bulb. Down up into 10th. Go on, Alps. Go on. There we go. Back onto neutral.
Currently low on pack.
Yeah, we get it. Don't let Piastri catch her. Right, both cars into the points. It's been tough going. Sargent and Gasly, 7th and 8th, is absolutely outstanding, by the way. That Alpine's come out of nowhere. Russell, 2.3 seconds to Leclerc. 3 laps to go. Do I have enough in to give him anything else? Can I give Russell any other boost? I can maybe give him a little bit of aggression for half a lap on a tyre. 47% though. We don't do too much. Albon's up in 10th. Let's drop him back. He's got 4 seconds to try and catch the Alpines. I can't remember who it was then. Both going to have a tiny bit of fuel to go. 3 laps. No. Both gone aggressive. You've only got 2 laps to go. Russ. 1.1. 1.2. Russell. Can you close this down? 1.2 seconds. Leclerc's tyres. 38% hards against the 42% of the softs. Gaining on competitor 0.7. Come on. Come on, mate. I'm with GP here. Final lap. Max Verstappen has started the final lap. Verstappen, Perez, 18 seconds behind. Hamilton and Leclerc. They're going to take back third from us with this performance. But can Russell sneak it? Go on.
You're doing some good time management.
You do some great time management.
Yeah, understood.
1.1. Come on, give us that little boost. Give me that little boost. Let's take that little...
For info, we are not fuel limited.
We are fuel limited, but just give me that little fuel. Just give me that little fuel boost. You use it as well, Albon.
That'll be the final lap coming up.
Final lap, 0.8. Albon goes out Sargent. Oh, inject it into my veins. Albon is finally worked out how to drive as he catches up, goes round Sargent in the Alpine, up into 9th now, right? So a few more points. An extra point on the board. 1.4. Albon, you know.
Check the DRS.
Albon, you know. Russell's close. Russell's in half a second. Russell, deploy. In fact, both go deploy. This is the last lap. What are we waiting for?
Gap at 1.4.
What are we waiting for?
Let's crack on.
Verstappen is the race winner. We're back on board with Russell. Half a second. Where's he at? He's at the DRS straight, right? DRS is open.
Use the overtake.
Go on. Oh, he didn't take it here. 5th. Oh no, that's the last. It's the last stint. That was the last point, Russell. That was the last chance. You got the chicane. You're not going to do it here, are you? One last turn. And onto the home straight. Ah. 5th place for Russell from a pit lane start. Magnifico. As Albon, we missed it. Albon went around Zhao. Albon's up to 8th. I was too busy watching Russell not get around there. Albon goes around Zhao.
Now Alex Albon is part of this.
On the DRS straight. The defend came in. Doing what Russell was supposed to do. Take the gamble. Dive inside. On the DRS straight. Albon going to come over the line in 8th. 5th and 8th is actually a great recovery drive from us. From a pit lane to 5th, and then Albon's race, which just did not work for him at all. Yes, Yuki and Ocon dropped out of the top 10, which helped us get in there. The Ferraris did outpace us, but my God, we made that more difficult than it needed to be.
Today, it's George Russell's time to shine.
There it is.
That really was such a strong performance, and they come away from today with a top 10.
Pit lane to 5th. Up 15 places, George Russell. What a race. Yeah, Albon only lost 1 place in the end. 4 points. But obviously, it's going to have a big move as Albon is sat 5th in the drivers. Doesn't lose. He's got such a gap on Hamilton now. 182 to 164. Russell in 7th. Leclerc in 8th. So, yeah, Russell's points keeping him just ahead of Charles Leclerc there. As we look at the constructors. Oh, we hold on. We still hold on. 337 versus 316. Ferrari outpacing us by 13 points. But still, yeah, another race like that, and we might well lose it. But we are still sat in 3rd currently. RB in 5th with 66 points. We're guaranteed 4th. Can we hold on to 3rd as Red Bull are looking like they're going to start pulling away from this here? Also, can we end up 3rd with still gaining absolutely 0 points on the fastest pit stop? We are still 4/10 slower than the fastest overall. We're consistent, which is great, but 4/10 is a lot of time that we are still off the pace on pit stops. Considering we have old Jeremy, who's absolutely banging. He's got 100 aptitude or whatever it is. James Irwin goes up. As the race finishes, the dog wakes up. Brazil is next, but we will see you back for the last race of the season, I think. We'll come back just to end out 2026. The ATR period has started. Our manufacturing's all there. So all we're going to be doing now is hoping that our car at overall performance rating 16th and 17th is enough to get through. I'm putting everything into research. It all has to go into research for next year because I do not want to lose pace. 4th place is good enough. We are not going to lose 4th. We're also in debt because of building Russell's new car. So everything into research. We're going to ride out the next couple of races, Las Vegas, Qatar, and then we'll see you back for Abu Dhabi to finish the season. Have a great day. Ta-ta. Farewell.